Hello, my name is Bert. I'm okay, and welcome back to Gizzmas 2025, Day 25, as we continue our journey through the Bandcamp discography of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Today we'll be discussing the 22nd album in their Bandcamp lineup, Laminated Denim. This being the fourth project released in 2022, released on October 12th specifically, this album has 30 minutes with 2 tracks. Much like its sister album, Made in Timeland, Laminated Denim has 2 tracks that evenly share the 30-minute runtime at 15 minutes apiece. Now, there are a couple of reasons I link Laminated Denim and Made in Timeland so closely, the biggest one being that Made in Timeland and Laminated Denim are actually anagrams of each other, and the other one being that the first track on this album is literally called The Land Before Timeland, and Hypertension also mentions Timeland, so they're pretty closely thematically linked. Also, in the same vein, you get the 60 BPM click over both of these tracks that carries over from Made in Timeland. Other than that, though, these albums don't sound anything alike. Where Made in Timeland had the electronic music, Laminated Denim is a quasi-blues-esque psych rock gem. The lyrics on this album actually make reference to a lot of previous King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard projects, like Quarters, Flying Microtonal Banana, Murder of the Universe, KG, even some Polygon Wonderland in there. So I like to think the reference of the name The Land Before Timeland means that they're viewing the whole King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard discography from the front and just envisioning how it comes into fruition, which is really appropriate thematically for the sound of this album because it definitely calls back to a lot of previous projects as well. You get a lot of musical influence from Quarters, from Sketches of Brunswick East, and even sometimes from Float Along and Fill Your Lungs. And even when Hypertension, the second track on this album, gets a little heavier, it doesn't even come close to anything like Murder of the Universe or the heavier tracks off of Omnium Gatherum. It just kind of picks up in speed and a little bit harsher vocal delivery, but nothing that crazy. It's still really good, though. It's definitely the highlight off this album for me if I had to pick one. Although that's like picking from your favorite child. They're both good. They're both great. Maybe it's just because we're getting close to the end of Gizzmas, but this project very much feels like the end of an era for Giz to me. Not in a real negative or positive way. It's just that the projects released from 2020 to 2022, notwithstanding with changes at least, just have a certain vibe to them that isn't matched in the rest of their discography. To me, at least, it feels like King is connecting with their fans more than they ever have before. COVID caused a lot of bad shit to happen, so it's nice to have something positive to look back on. As always, though, let me know what your favorite track on the album is. With all that being said, I have been Bird. I hope you've been okay, and join me tomorrow as we continue our adventure through Gizzmas with Day 26 and Changes.